7 Eyewitness News is getting answers to your questions about Clarence Dr. Eugene Gosy. Many of you have asked us to find out, are the prescriptions he wrote at his Williamsville office still valid? Prosecutors say Gosy created a criminal enterprise that's fueled the opioid epidemic here in Western New York. But thousands of his patients are now wondering what to do with their medication.
7 Eyewitness News reporter Ed Riley has some answers for us tonight.
20-something years ago, you never saw this kind of medication being used. It was usually a hospice patient, and now the amount of medication that we are dispensing for this type of pain, it's unbelievable.
After a week of news coverage looking at the opiate epidemic and the indictment of prominent pain doctor Eugene Gosy for illegally issuing 300,000 prescriptions, you have to wonder, how did we get here? Addiction experts say it started with a philosophy pushed by the medical community.
Doctors are not changing the way they prescribe these pills because we have been taught over the last few years to treat pain.
Dr. Gosy had nearly 10,000 active patients, and now there is a growing crisis as they look to find people to handle their pain management. And health officials warn there could be even some deaths as people suffer severe withdrawal symptoms as prescriptions run out for patients who are extremely addicted.
They're going to become very agitated, nausea, vomiting, high blood pressure, increased heart rate, anxiety. I mean, they're going to become very, very sick.
Today, the DEA said prescriptions written by Dr. Gosy before he surrendered his DEA license on Wednesday are valid and can be filled. Anything afterwards cannot. But other practitioners in Dr. Gosy's office can still prescribe regulated medicines.
There's actually still a full-time physician in his office that should be able to see people and write prescriptions for pain management where needed and necessary.
Erie County Health Commissioner Dr. Gail Bernstein said many of Dr. Gosy's patients should now consider other options for pain management, but don't do anything without checking with your primary care doctor first.
This might be a great time to get weaned off the medication and, start afresh and look at other options to manage pain.
Now, just before we went on the air, we received an email from one of Dr. Gosy's patients who said his pain pills have run out and the doctor did not send a refill along. And that gentleman said now he's going to go out on the streets to have to buy his pain medication. And that's situations that has officials very worried. And that's why Dr. Gail Bernstein, the Erie County Commissioner of Health, says next week health officials plan to meet to try to develop some sort of emergency action plan to deal with all these patients. Live in the newsroom, Ed Riley, 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Ed. And here's another action plan. You can help fight the opioid epidemic by safely getting rid of your unused and expired prescription pills. Law enforcement agencies across Western New York and the nation are hosting drug drop-offs tomorrow from 10 until 2. You can drop off your unwanted meds with no questions asked. We have a list of locations on our WKBW app.
7 Eyewitness News also following some new developments tonight in the murder